Hi, my name is Ellie Dote, and I am founder and owner of EllieGirl Creations. We are a boutique marketing and website design studio based out of Fresno, California, and our specialty is helping entrepreneurs and small business owners really gain the confidence that they need to take their business to the next level. Now, we do that through effective website design, graphic design services, and branding. I wanted to put together a video today to kind of give you a glimpse into my life, a little candid glimpse, to tell you a little bit about my story and the changes that have happened over the last year. There have been a lot of changes, believe me. The biggest one, though, for those of you who have only known me during this past year or are just meeting me, is that I wasn't born as Ellie. I, in fact, spent the first 40 years of my life as Daryl. I was a son, a father, a brother, a husband. And I wanted to share this with you for a number of reasons, but mainly because I feel strongly about the importance of embracing this as part of my story, my identity, rather than living my life in fear and the constant wondering of, well, what are people thinking? A few years ago, when I was working in an office, I went to lunch with a few of my coworkers, and of course, being the klutz that I am, I dripped something on my shirt. Well, I tried to clean it up the best I could, but I couldn't help but notice the faint outline of this stain stuck there for all to see. Well, after lunch, I walked into a client meeting so self-conscious of my shirt that I wasn't able to fully concentrate and give 100%. I mean, did they see it? What were they thinking about it? And oh my goodness, how could I have been so clumsy, right? A million thoughts ran through my head, and not one of them was dedicated to providing the best service to these clients as possible. This small, insignificant stain, and what they were thinking about it, I mean, that's if they even saw it, right? Well, it hung like a cloud over my head. And here's the thing, I let it. Well, you might ask, well, Ellie, this is a hot button issue, isn't it? Why do you want to share it? Yes, I know, and believe me, I've wrestled with this a lot. And what I had to realize with that was that this is a part of me now. This has been my life for the past year, and to hide it is honestly hiding a huge part of who I am, hiding a big part of my story. I also know that for some of you, this may be the first time that you've encountered someone in your life that has gone through this transition. And so I wanted to put this truth out there without shame. I wanted to overcome this fear and tell this fear, you have no place in my life. But I didn't quite know how to do that. So there you go. I've put the truth out there now without shame. I'm not asking you to wave a flag for me at the next parade or, whatever. I just ask that you take the time to realize that even though my story may be different, we are all connected. Which brings me to my next point, our stories. At EllieGirl, stories are a huge part of who we are. There seems to be this trend within the LGBTQ plus community that says that in order to be successful and pursue our dreams, we need to hide this part of our identity from the world. Nothing could be further from the truth. Each of us brings something different to the table, just like you. And I honestly believe that we are each created with a unique purpose, a unique history, a unique story, and that all of that is to be celebrated. So that's what I'm setting out to do. It's the promise I made when I started EllieGirl. And it's one that I keep to. Each of us has a story to be told, and that's to be valued. No one person's story is any less valuable to the big picture. Whether you be gay, bi, trans, queer, African American, Asian, white, whatever you might be, our stories are meant to be valued. So that being said, I also want you to know that you are not alone. Now, I don't know why you're watching this video. A friend may have shared it with you. You may have found it on a random search. But whatever the case, if you're here and you're finding yourself ashamed of your story, you don't know where to fit in, and you feel all alone, I want you to know that you're not alone. You never are. It might feel that way. Yes, I get that. I spent the better part of my life trying to figure out how in the world do I explain this to people. I was working full-time in a church, and I had nobody to turn to. I get it. But I want to encourage you. Turn to someone and talk. And if you don't have somebody that you can turn to and trust, please, feel free. Reach out. Let me know. Message me. Email me. I'll be happy to listen. I just want you to know that you are valuable and that your story matters. Well, that's what I have for you today. I want to thank you for watching and remind you, let your story be told. That's what's amazing about this society that we live in. I think of it as like a giant piece of fabric. And if we start taking threads out because they're different, well, then we're left with this unraveling thing that's of no use, of no beauty. We are all woven together into a giant tapestry, and as weird as that might sound, the more I look at it, the more truth I find in that. I love stories, and I look forward to hearing yours. I'm always available if you want to chat, and until next time, thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.